Hi, Panthers. It's me, Ms. Ziegler from Room 10. You just saw a great video from the American Heart Association. Wasn't it great? Did you like the song at the end? Did you join in and do all the parts? Well, that's fun. I wanted to make this video just for Phil Swing Panthers, though. So I want to explain how we are going to do our jump rope. If you were in this school last year, you remember we had a big fun-filled day. Well, we're going to do that again. It's a day of activities, a lot of fun things. And save the date. It's going to be February 13th, the day right before Valentine's Day, which is hard. Kind of makes sense. We're going to go first thing in the morning, so we're going to go from like 8:30 until lunch begins. It's going to be a day full of activities. And I would like our goal to be $10,000. I think we can do this. We did $10,000 last year and the year before. I think $10,000 is a very doable goal. And the way we do that is to become heart heroes. This is about helping other people. It's not necessarily helping you, but you never know. What if someone in your family had a heart problem and you would want the research from American Heart Association to help your family as well? So let me explain how you can be a heart hero like me. First of all, after you see this video, your teacher is going to give you your envelope. It's a little bit different from last year's, so pay attention. Okay, here is the theme of Heart Heroes again, and any instructions that you say, oh, I forgot what Ms. Ziegler told me, they're going to be right here on the envelope. Okay, and they're also going to be on our Phil Swing website. So if you go to www.besd.org and you select the school Phil Swing, all of the information that I'm giving here, including this video, can be seen by your parents. Okay, so very exciting. Let me explain a couple of things to you. Okay, the first thing I want to explain is the permission slip. Okay, you're going to get your permission slip today, and you're going to have about a month to fill the envelope, right around a month. But if you will please tear this part off and get your parents to sign this and get this back to your teacher. Okay, that's for you to participate, and boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of fun things for you to participate in on that day. It's going to be great. So after you bring this back signed, then you just have the envelope left. Okay? Pay attention, everyone. This is really important. Your donation form has to have your first name, your last name, and your room number. Again, you must have your first name, last name, and your room number. Don't turn it in until you have those three things on it, because we have some thank you gifts and I want to make sure you get yours, and I'll know who gets them because of your name. Okay? So teachers, before you let the students hand anything in, would you please make sure they have their first name, their last name, and their room number. Okay? This year, our donation form is kind of small. There's only room for 10, and some of you are thinking, oh, I can get way more than 10. Well, we don't want the American Heart Association to have to use a lot of money to make more donation forms, so we're going to be having copies that will be available, teachers, extra copies of donation forms, which will be a little bit longer, in room 1. So if you want to get some of those, and then so when you run out of this, you can just push it inside. Okay? Speaking of inside, this is where you put the money or your checks. The checks can be made out to AHA. That's American Heart Association. Not to Phil Swing. All of our proceeds are going to go to American Heart Association. Okay? So if I go to my mom and I say, Mom, would you like to donate to the American Heart Association? Because we're doing a jump rope for heart at school. And she says, oh yes, I would like to give you $10. Okay, so you're going to put Mom's name here. You're going to write $10, and you're going to mark that she already paid. You're going to put the $10 inside here. Boys and girls, we would never take cash money out of here and take it. That would be stealing. Okay, we don't want to do that. So I'm trusting that you wouldn't steal from someone who needs some help with their heart, right? We're not that kind of students, are we? All right, and then the other way is if you make a check. You don't even have to worry about that. The check is easy. You do not have to turn this in until February. But let's say in a week or two you're finished and you want to turn it in, go ahead and give it to your teacher. She'll make sure, or he will make sure, that I get it. Okay? Give it to your teacher and they can check for your name. And then we can check what size of t-shirt you get and all the things before we order the prizes. So the prizes will not be here. The prizes will not be here February 13th for our jump-a-thon. They come after that. Okay? Let's talk about those prizes. They're pretty cool this year. If you, here we go with Perry. So if you have a $5 donation, look at this, how cute this is. Look at Perry, check mark, and look at this little tablet, the to-do list. Isn't that the cutest? So if you can earn $5 for the American Heart Association, this is a thank you gift. And remember, boys and girls, these are simply thank you gifts. Probably someone is right now thinking, that shirt costs $50. I can go to the store and I can buy one a lot cheaper. Well, that's right. Of course, that's true. But these are thank you gifts. So I would do it without the gifts. Probably some of you would too. But the American Heart Association and some sponsors would like to thank you. And so they would give you this little gift. So I like this one. You can hook it on your backpack. I think you saw that on the video. Or you can hang it from your jacket. Or you can hang it from a suitcase. Or don't hang it from your nose. I don't think that's going to be right. Okay. The next one is kind of neat because it is an online donation. And while I'm speaking of that, when you register online, you're going to be given a plain green bracelet. It's kind of cool. Okay? When you register online, you get the bracelet. If you can get $10 online, and that's from someone who doesn't live here. So maybe your grandma or maybe your aunt or your uncle that lives in another place, maybe they would like to help you, and so they can give money online, and it's tax deductible for them as well. If you get $10, look what you get on your green bracelet. Can you see it? This is Knox. Pretty cool. I like that. So that will go on your green bracelet. If you raise $15 anyway, not online, anyway, you'll be getting a brand new speed rope to jump rope with. This is your very own. You don't have to share with anyone. Okay? The next one is Nico. I like Nico. Okay? Again, it can hook on, so you can have a whole bunch of these hooking off your backpacks. That's pretty neat. This is Nico, and that's for a $25 donation to the American Heart Association. This is not going to be for Phil Swing. This is for the American Heart Association. Okay? The next one, if you look carefully, that says an online donation. So back on my bracelet, look at this cutie. This is Sophie. I like the rainbow. So that's a $40 online donation. Okay? Now let me talk about one that's not on here for just a second. Look at this one. That one's called Finn. On the side of your envelope over here, you can find out how you can accept Finn's missions, and you can earn a Finn to go on your wristband. And those are the 3 that go on your wristband. Okay? Next is our shirt, our t-shirt. Look at your teacher right now. Isn't your teacher wearing one of these? Should be pretty cool. This is, it has a cute little heart, and it says Kids Challenge, and it's available to you for if you can raise $50. No, shirts don't cost $50. You're not buying the shirt. You're donating $50 to the American Heart Association, and they're going to thank you by giving you a shirt. And that's why we're all wearing red. And then next is a kickball with big eyes. Look at that thing, huh? That's for $75. Here's Crush. Crush is pretty neat. Oh, here it is. Here's Crush. Now, Crush is for volunteering. He's a helping hand. So we like that one as well. Then there's Sunny. If you can raise $200, now I know that's a lot, boys and girls, but if you can raise $200, that's a great prize. I also don't have an example, but Stretch, if you can raise $250, I think you can just stretch them on out. There's a ball launcher if you can raise over $500. And guys, last year we had 2 or 3 students that raised over $500. Oh, it's awesome. And then ear pods, which if you can raise $1,000, I don't know that we've ever had anyone to raise $1,000, but maybe it's you. Maybe you're the one. Maybe you'll be the first one. One thing I didn't mention is this. If you get to the jump rope, you don't get just the jump rope. If you raised $15, you get the jump rope and Perry. If you get to the Nico, you get the Nico and the jump rope and Perry. You get all the lower donation prizes as well. So the farther you get down the envelope, the more prizes you can get. I'm very excited about these. They also have bounce balls for us. You've seen some of these out on the playground. And one last thing, a little prize I have for us all. So this is going to be for everybody. Here's a heart. Do I have it upside down? I do. There's a heart. Okay. And look, you have eyes and nose and mouth and glasses. And look at this, little stickers, sunglasses. And then you peel it off and put it back and you can decorate it with something else. This is yours because I want you to know we appreciate you for helping American Heart Association. This is a great cause. Just so you know, this isn't strangers far away. If you look around in your classroom, there's probably someone that knows someone who had a heart problem. As a matter of fact, right now, my dad is in a hospital bed in San Diego. He's having trouble with his heart. And so I'm doing the jump rope for heart in honor of my dad. My mom has also been helped by the American Heart Association. So this is very important to me. And I would like your help. Will you help me? Can you help me? You know, if everybody at this school brought in $10, well, we'd have a lot of Perrys, wouldn't we? But if everybody at this school brought in $10, we would almost make our goal. That would be $9,000. I can't do $10, Ms. Ziegler. Is there some? Maybe you could bring in 5. Did you know $1 will help? $1 can help us. So boys and girls, teachers and staff, parents, let's make this a great jump rope for heart. Let's raise as much money as we can for the kids that we just saw in that video, like Finn. Okay? My heart is with them. I hope yours is too. Are you with me? Let's do this, Panthers. Be a heart hero.